we're here at Davos in a year when a lot's been spoken about technology, challenges, economic opportunities. But I want to start this conversation with 5G. A lot of users in India are also getting to experience this. But let's talk about the global situation first. What's the global rollout of 5G currently at? How good or bad is it, and what are the numbers looking like?
Well, the numbers are coming in. We passed a billion 5G subscription end of last year, 2022, and in another 5 years we expect to have around 5 billion 5G subscriptions. And that's, of course, a tremendous growth in terms of subscriptions, but also continued rollout of 5G networks around the world. Some regions are a little bit ahead in terms of population coverage. Some have even reached 90-95%, like the early and mature markets. But I think many are coming along now. So we see 5G becoming the consumer technology, but also very much the enterprise technology. And I think that's where the excitement comes from now, that we can start to collaborate across society using 5G as this technology and innovation platform for digitalization.
As one of the leading developers who've sort of underwritten the whole 5G ecosystem, I want you to explain to our viewers what are the learnings globally that have come from 5G, and you put it in two baskets. One is the enterprise side and the other is the consumer side. If you could take us through learnings from both.
So as with previous technologies, 5G is also very much a consumer proposition because it gets into your smartphone, it gets into the enhancement of performance in your app, the video, the live sports, the perhaps more immersive conferences that you're engaging in. Video is a big part, but also more advanced augmented reality and cloud gaming. Those are the kind of early drivers for upgrade to 5G from a consumer side. And of course, it comes as your next handset. Your next smartphone includes 5G with lower latency, higher bandwidth, better performance overall. But to your point about the enterprise, I think we're starting to see much actually an effect also of the work from anywhere over the last years, that you need good connectivity, whether you're working from your home, from a remote location, or of course from your small, medium business, from your office. And that's really where 5G is now making big inroads. It's becoming the technology of choice for access to your enterprise, to your small, medium businesses, and of course to your home office, if that's what you're doing. And then it replaces fixed technologies, it replaces older wireless technologies, it replaces, in some cases also, kind of the office environment altogether. You're getting it all part of the 5G package, so to say.
Erik, with the 5 billion subscriber base, in 5 years from now, would I be right in saying that what this really means is that 5G will be for the sort of upper end, the creamy layer in terms of consumers, and you will have 4G coexisting? Because if it's 5 billion, does it mean that there will be 4G in only a very few pockets of the world?
It is a technology transition, so I would say most, if not all, subscribers will enjoy 5G over time. And it's, of course, a matter of upgrading devices, smartphones, handsets, tablets, other work devices. So the technology maturation happens quicker this time than previously. But it will, for a very long time, be a combination of 4G and 5G, to your point. And it may not be so obvious to users in the consumer space whether they are on a high-end, high-performance 4G network or device or a 5G network around the world. But here I think India is a good example where the rollout pace, the speed of which the networks will be upgraded to 5G is unprecedented. In fact, India is now getting to a state which I would say is impressive when it comes to the starting point, just starting to roll out 5G. And it will be a leading 5G market very, very soon.
What are the key differentiators between the Indian 5G rollout experience vis-a-vis globally? Are Indian operators doing it differently? Are there any new sort of innovations that you can speak about?
I think there are learnings. You mentioned that before from around the world, and those are clearly taken into account when it comes to rollout plans and the actual happening on the ground in India. What we are witnessing is a very fast rollout, much faster than we've seen in other parts of the world. And of course, that's to the benefit of both enterprises, consumers, and society at large. If you would like to have a technology that's pervasive, that can allow for digitalization of sector after sector, whether it's a more advanced manufacturing or it's education, remote health, or any of those societal needs that you want to fulfill. Having coverage everywhere is critically important. And India has stepped up in terms of rollout plans. So I think that's clearly taking the learnings from before, using the latest technology, making sure that the latest gear is used, which gives better economics, but it also gives better performance, better user experience, higher bit rates, lower latency. So I think all of those are taken into account now.